If you are a regular watcher of the channel, you realize this of course is not Mustang Cobra related. I have another video dropping tomorrow that's about something completely different from gaming. Well, kind of, not completely, but it's another different video other than the usual car stuff. I did a video quite a while ago. It was before a lot of people subbed to the channel. During the course of the winter, when it starts getting cold here, there's going to be some more videos mixed in. There is more Cobra content coming. I have a bunch of stuff filmed and a bunch of videos ready to go. It's just a matter of finding the time to put them out when I want to put them out. But today's different. This is the very first piece of next generation gaming for me. This is the PS5 Pulse 3D headset. I'm going to unbox this and I'm going to do a comparison between the old Pulse headset for the PS4 and this one, and how the difference between them sounds, and is it worth buying this headset if you already have the one for the PS4 already. So I'm going to try them out with a couple different games, see how it sounds, see if the sound quality is better with these compared to the old ones, and see if it's worth $100. These were $100. The old headset is $150. I think it still sells for quite a bit, but we're going to unbox this because even I have not seen it yet, and I do know what this looks like, of course, from all the pictures from Sony and everything else, but I have not seen this in person or held it or anything like that yet. So it should be exciting. I always love next generation when it comes to gaming. Not a whole lot for packaging. Here's the actual headset itself, and I can tell definitely, without a doubt, that this is lighter than the old Pulse headset. A lot lighter. I think that makes a difference too when you get into some extended gaming time. The old headset was comfortable, I'll give it that, but when you start gaming for a long period of time, it can start to wear down. The head strap would start to hurt after a while. So I'm going to get this set up. Actually, before I do that, there should be some more stuff in here too. There should be the Bluetooth dongle, and there's a charging cable. There is a dongle you plug into the system for Bluetooth. And there's also a 3.5mm jack. And that's it. That's all the packaging. Really, not really a whole lot to it. Some paperwork here, blah 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 stuff. As far as the settings on this go, it looks to be about the same as the other one. You can increase your chat volume or the game volume. There's a monitor button on here. I'm not sure what that does. Overall volume, mute, charging, jack. So it's very similar to the old headset, but I'm going to set this up with the PS4 and see how it sounds compared to the old headset. One big difference that I did notice, like I said earlier, the new headset is definitely lighter than the old one. This is the old Pulse headset, and you can adjust this with the cups will rotate up and down on the straps on the side, and that's how you adjusted that for how it would fit on your head. With the new headset, there's this strap right here, this rubber strap, and that slides up and down on here to adjust how it is on your head. So it kind of like automatically adjusts, where these you have to put it on and then adjust the cups for how you want it to fit and tighten around the top of your head. So that is a little bit different, but I'm going to get this set up with the new dongle, play a couple different games and see how it sounds, and I'll swap back and forth between the two and see how it sounds overall with different gameplay. I'm just sitting right behind the camera, and I'm trying not to talk too loud because when you have the headset on, it distorts exactly how loud you're actually talking. But I'm going to go through and play some Spider-Man. One thing I noticed too is a mute button, it has an indentation. You can feel the button press in and press out So that's a lot better than the other headset too. It didn't have that feature before. Won't be too much longer. We'll say goodbye to load times for good. Now I'm looking forward to playing this remaster of Spider-Man on the PS5 as well. As far as how it feels on my head, initially it feels really good, and it is quite comfortable. I did want to try out a couple different games. I'm going to try out Destiny as well, because this Spider-Man game is as far as away you can get from a shooter, and comparing these two games is completely different. So I wanted two different types of audio from each one to see how it really, the difference between the two headsets, and if it's worth buying one over the other. I have the headset turned up quite a bit, and the audio is really good. I'm quite impressed with it. But I'm going to swap over to... Oh, you can hear him jumping on the top of that. That sounds really good too. I'm going to swap over to the old headset and kind of do some just running around with Spider-Man and see how that sounds as well. All right, I have the other headset on. It sounds very similar, but at the same time, the new headset, it just sounds more, it's more crisp. I guess that's the best way to sound it. Like the best way to describe it. Both of these have excellent sound quality, without a doubt, but I think the new Pulse 3D headset, it's more crisp. It seems to, it hits a little bit harder with the bass, and yeah, I think you can definitely tell that there's a difference. I'm going to swap over to Destiny and see how it sounds with a shooter game compared to Spider-Man. All right, I've got Destiny loaded up. And I've played probably Destiny the most with this headset on, just because of party chat and things like that. So I'm more familiar with how this headset sounds with this particular game. So it'll be a pretty good comparison. Right now I have on the older Pulse headset, and I'll do a little bit of gameplay with this, and then I'll swap over to the new 3D PS5 headset and see how it compares sound-wise. Very familiar spot to be. This headset always sounded really good anyway, and I have it turned up quite high, so if I accidentally yell into the mic, then I apologize for that, because I'm recording this on my actual camera with the microphone pointed at me with the headset on. I don't have video capture to do gaming videos, so this is like the next best option. Alright, I got a pretty good idea of how this sounds, so I'm going to swap over to the Pulse 3D headset and see how Destiny sounds with that on. Okay, I have on the Pulse 3D headset, and wow, what a freaking difference in this game. Actually, I gotta turn it down, it's so loud. Right when I hit the record button, somebody opened a chest behind me. It was this chest right here, and I could hear it behind me. And the game sounds the same, but the sound quality is so much different. You hear stuff around you on this. You know, I didn't notice it as much playing Spider-Man, but playing Destiny, when they say 3D, they mean it. You can hear stuff behind you on this. I've never heard Destiny sound like this when I played it. And I have thousands, not hundreds, thousands of hours into Destiny 1, and thousands of hours into Destiny 2, and I've never heard the game sound like this before. So, man, I'm more than happy having this headset. And this isn't a game that's even optimized. I mean, I can't imagine what it's going to be like when I get a PS5 game that's built around the tech of the generation for the PS5. This is just throwing in an old PS4 game, and the sound quality and difference is incredible. The guns sound relatively the same. The grenades sound the same. I think the biggest thing to take away from this is how things sound around you. You notice sounds coming from all different directions, and I didn't get that with the other headset at all. And even though the sounds are similar between both, the crispness and quality of the 3D headset is, you can tell it's a next-gen gaming headset as compared to the previous version of this headset. They definitely put a lot of tech and research into this to make it sound as good as it does. And the other plus about this headset as well is that it's only $100. This headset right now I think is cheaper than the old Pulse headset, and that says a lot. I mean, if you're on the fence, if you don't have either one of these, even if you're not buying a PS5, I would highly recommend getting the 3D one because it works for both, obviously. I mean, this obviously isn't PS5 gameplay. It's not even out yet. I'm recording this on October 30th. So I'm quite impressed. Yeah, that sounds so good. So that's the video, guys. If you're on the fence about which one of these to buy, if you don't have either one, and even if you have the old Pulse headset and you're unsure about buying the Pulse 3D, I'd say go ahead and do it. The difference in Destiny was unreal. I didn't try out Call of Duty. I'm sure other first-person shooter games, this would just be unreal. I can't imagine playing like in the Crucible and Destiny or Call of Duty and being able to hear everything around you. So I would say overall, if you are considering buying these and you're on the fence, do it. You won't regret it. These sound really, really good. They're lighter. They seem like they're initially more comfortable than these just from putting it on, which would tend me to think that later on, after like a long gaming session, 3, 4, 5 hours straight of playing, longer than that these will still be comfortable because they feel more comfortable right off the start than these did. And I'm not bashing these. These were a good headset. I used these thousands of hours with this headset, and I like these a lot, but this is just better. This is a next gen leap as far as headsets go, and I can't wait to actually be playing PS5 games with this and see how they sound. I'm going to be using these a lot, and I'm going to use them a lot today on the weekend off, playing Destiny and some other stuff to see how they sound. But that's it. Not primarily a gaming channel. If you stumbled upon this, I mostly cover stuff on my 2004 Cobra Mustang. I do branch out and do some other stuff. I'll be doing a PS5 unboxing the day that it releases. Maybe some gameplay stuff with that. I will be doing some gameplay stuff over the winter as soon as I get a camera for it and get it all set up. Also, I have another video dropping tomorrow that's not Cobra related, and it is gaming related, but it's not like this. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to see it. For those of you that are regular subscribers, I hope you like it. It's a way off the beaten path for what I usually do for content, but I hope you still enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy tomorrow's video as well. There is more Cobra content coming. I have a video all edited. It's being posted next week, so we're gonna get back into that too. But like I said, I have to go off the beaten path a little bit because it's really cold here now. The Cobra content, as far as filming it in real time, is just about over. I got one more video I plan on filming, and the rest of the time it's going to be fill-in stuff and videos that I already have recorded ahead of time that I'm going to put out. But that's it. Awesome headset. Get it if you're thinking about doing it. Pull the trigger and do it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Until next time.